Got back from London last night, back in the northeast now, and on my way to the Attacus offices. But I was going to talk to the camera about some stuff on the way here. This is the first road that I've been able to get the camera out because it is so windy. I've been chewing my stem just to keep moving. Fortunately, I'm only in this direction for like 2 minutes and then back into the headwind. So I'll catch up with you in a bit when I reach the office. We're about to have the slowest and fastest ride home ever.
Why does that look like an aero bike?
It's top secret.
Is it top secret?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Holy shit. I've never seen a gravel bike that looks like that before. Starburst milkshake, chips, and then a light burger.
Veggie burger or a Whopper one.
Are they like naughty burgers?
No, they're really healthy. That sounded really like sarcastic.
Are you guys going to get us food?
It's not a McDonald's burger. It's either fake meat or
just
veggie burger,
right?
So now Jimmy has got dressed like me. You may remember a few videos back, we had a top secret meeting about a business opportunity that we were joining forces together with.
What was it about?
Oh, it was so secret you weren't invited. Basically, in the spirit of professionalism, we're going to go and have our second meeting on the topic back at Jimmy's house with pizza and beer.
Do you mean the first meeting?
We've had first meeting.
You sure?
Yeah.
When?
In there. I must have had the meeting with the other Jimmy. Without a beard.
Yeah, the beardless Jimmy.
Like a type of lizard. First, let's ride bikes. Let's do that. Whoa.
Phone Emily, my wife, on speaker.
Oh my goodness, it's Jimmy! Oh my goodness!
We tried to call you, didn't answer.
I found you both.
Oh really? Yeah. I haven't got my phone.
I know it might be because we're riding up a 15% climb. It's really big, but I'm wrecked. Like, all I've done is sit on a train and I'm wrecked. Why does that tire you out so much? It's literally, you are doing nothing.
I think it's more to do with the climb than it is the train.
Nah, because I was tired this morning. Should have gone the long way and avoided this climb. I prefer to be on the bike for 15 minutes more than do this.
What? This is your idea.
Everyone got very excited and tried to catch me out with this secret bike thing that I filmed the other day.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they're like, oh, the bike's in the background there. I am actually allowed to show you little bits, just not allowed to talk about it. So yeah, if you catch any glimpses of this bike, you're allowed to see it. It's all cool.
Wait, if anyone wants to see the full bike, I just put a load of pictures on my Instagram.
We are the wild ones.
Yeah.
Heading over to Jimmy's in a minute, I thought I would quickly utilise some time at home to install these brand new tyres which turned up this morning, which are cyclocross tyres on a gravel bike. Basically, I'm planning to do a video on off-road tyre types because I know there's a lot of argument or preference over what tyres to use for gravel and the definition of gravel in the UK particularly. This is a Hutchinson Touareg, which is like the standard gravel tyre, very fine tread. I've been using these in super fat version in 650B on my gravel bike, but after seeing how well Tony could ride at Hamsterley on much skinnier tyres, cyclocross tyres, but with much bigger knobbles, I wanted to see how they felt myself. So I'm going to be testing these out for a bit. This is actually exactly the same tread that Hutchinson do on their mountain bike tyres. So I've got a mountain bike version, I've got the cyclocross version, and then I've got the lighter cross-country version as well, so I can do a comparison between the two mountain bike tyres. I'm going to figure out how to present all of this information, and hopefully it will make an interesting video, particularly as the seasons are changing now and we're going to get some sloppy conditions. Now, over to Jimmy's. So do you want to announce this, or shall I?
What we announcing? You still haven't told me what it is. We
are.
Oh, this is horrible, isn't it? We're starting a business.
Yes.
Are we definitely doing it?
We're going into business together.
Are we going to do it?
Yeah.
Really? Definitely.
Well, it's going to be...
Business handshake.
That's what people do, isn't it? Me and Jimmy have known each other for quite a few years now. He was there at the birth of these videos.
I'm fucking done. I'm done. Do you want a couple of bikes?
Yeah.
If anyone
They're my
watching
size.
this, I've got 2 bikes for sale. They're by here. If you're interested, can you send Francis an email?
I bonked hard, I'll give you that.
You were the one that was struggling. And then you ate all my food.
We shared your food.
Oh.
When you were allowed to.
So I met Jimmy just when he was starting with Attacus, and they have grown the Attacus Cycling business, which is cycling kit for people who don't know. Hello.
You gonna come?
Coming up. So over the last few years, Attacus has grown from a business which you basically ran out of your front room.
We had a clothing rail in our bedroom, like one of those like metal ones that you can get, that just had lots of garments on it. Because when our flat flooded, do you remember the flat flooded?
Oh yeah.
And then we were
so did all of the kit.
The first thing that we saved, because it was like a basement flat, but it had a floor above.
Yeah.
The first thing we were like, fuck, get the kit up. So we literally grabbed a whole clothing rail, just like launched it up the stairs.
The business has now grown. You guys moved up north here. Mm-hmm. We ended up moving up north. You now have a warehouse with proper fulfillment, 1 employee.
In addition to me and Emily, yes.
We've had this idea of starting a clothing brand, non-cycling related, together for a while. So seriously that we even got tattoos with the name of it.
That was like
Will.
way before that happened. It was something that we wanted to do, and it was kind of within our skill set to be able to do it. Partly on the you're a content creator, I'm part of a clothing brand, and then just as things progressed with us and our very peculiar conversations, which never make it to film because people would find us very odd. It's probably the best way of putting it.
Yeah.
That was like the next evolution, which was wild, which has then led on to, well, let's actually do something. Let's actually do it.
But now we
Let's
can,
talk about
without
it.
having to start it in a front room.
We get to take advantage of what me and Emily have built to make it easier for us to be able to start this. I guess I can tell you all about the backgrounds on all of the challenges that we've been through over the last 4 or 5 years. As a result of that, how we, with this brand, are not going to do a lot of that stuff.
For a start, we probably won't get flooded up here.
No, we wouldn't.
Probably not. So, kind of an announcement, but kind of not an announcement. We're going to be doing this thing. This evening, we're basically sitting down, working out what domain names and social handles are available before we settle on the final name of the business. Then we'll be setting up a business on Company's House, which is something I've had to do recently because I had to go from sole trader to limited business. And then basically we both put some cash in, and hopefully by the end of this evening we can order our first samples of potential clothing that we can have a look at before deciding designs and etc, etc. So like really early stages, but exciting.
The beauty of doing something uber small for yourself is that you can do stuff and not really care what happens. Like, you can design something where you go, no one might like that, but I like it, and therefore, fuck it, I'm gonna make it. There's no limits with creativity. I guess the only limit is that you have to like it. So we have to like all of it. And I think we probably like quite similar things. Otherwise, this is a really bad idea.